Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. I just came to Dubai yesterday night. Moreover, I'm still not feeling well. So, therefore, once again, only audio podcast. But today evening, I will come out with a video. US markets continue to move higher on back of strong corporate results. Microsoft came out with a blockbuster results, and Meta also. Meta is a Facebook. Also came out with good results, and now U.S. markets are nearly 20% higher than the recent low. Of course, it has fallen more than that. That's a different story. As I told you, as long as Trump is keeping his sanity, U.S. markets will continue to do well. And S&P 500 hit a low of 4750. I think yesterday it is somewhere close to 5700. That's more than 20%. Asian markets are key, and GIFT Nifty indicating about 40-50 point gap up. Why? The answer is very simple. In the last half an hour, there was a big selling due to the fear of Indo-Pak conflict. I told you very clearly, so this fear will be there for some more time, especially when there is a holiday ahead. So yesterday, it was a holiday. So therefore, day before yesterday, the last half an hour, there was a huge profit booking. The Nifty fell almost 150 points in a matter of half an hour. As long as there is no conflict at the border, the markets will try to recover. Again, today, the last half an hour, 1 hour, one has to be very, very careful. And because tomorrow and after tomorrow, 2 days of holidays. So anything can happen at the border. And so the news, that is coming, we are getting conflicting news. On one side, the supporters of certain parties, demanding big action, this and that, but Prime Minister cannot take decision based on the supporters' view. So taking a decision about this kind of things, is not that easy. So we have to see all the pros and cons, so the collateral damage, etc., etc. And moreover, there are certain things which are very, very easy to say. When it came to Russia-Ukraine conflict, so India said, nothing can be done through fighting. Everything should be done through negotiation. So that is the stand of India, and like that. You go and search the Google, you will come to know. So what India spoke about Russia-Ukraine war. But now, when it come to us, so like most of the people, they say, no, we should launch a war against Pakistan, this and that, right? So, when it come to Ukraine, the story is different. When it come to India, the story is different. So, moreover, the global, leaders, especially America, so they are insisting that, so issue has to be resolved through negotiations and not through the war. So war is actually not good for anyone actually. So as I've been telling you, so the possibility of war is less than 1%, but there may be limited strike, just like what happened last time. So if the limited strike happens, that's going to have a limited impact in stock market. But still, stock market, since it has shot up more than 10% recently, it can correct 4 to 5% by any times if there is any knee-jerk reaction. But if there is any knee-jerk reaction, if market fall 4 to 5%, so surely there is a time to consider taking a long position. And because, globally markets are recovering and the Trump fear is gone, at least for the time being. So that is a broader picture, but right now markets are just in consolidation mode. So after touching 24,300 to 24,400 for the last few trading session, like maybe because of this news or something else, the markets are just consolidating, but they are trading at the upper end of the trading range. So that is very, very important. So ultimately, if the market continue to trade in upper end of the trading range, so sooner or later, so it may break out and the market may head towards 24,800. So that is a hope. If corporate results are good, then those things can happen easily. Next set of corporate results, Kotak Bank and the State Bank of India, which will be coming out with the results tomorrow. So its impact will be seen on Monday. So anyway, for a few more days, it is time to be careful on the downside, So, but at the same time, like the probability of upside breakout is very, very high. So you have to be careful actually on both the sides. So the best idea is to take a very, very short-term bets, not take a medium-term bet. And the volatility index has shot up like anything. We need to see whether the volatility index comes down today or not. Meanwhile, auto sales data, is a mixed bag. Mahindra and Mahindra, Maruti, they all come out with a good set of numbers, whereas Hyundai and Tata Motors, not with good numbers. But Mahindra and Mahindra anyway, because their SUV sales have shot up due to their new additions like electric vehicles. So moreover, now Maharashtra government has announced there is no toll for electric vehicles. So electric vehicles likely to pick up in Maharashtra. So of course, Maharashtra is the number one state in India. So there'll be a large number of cars that will be sold there. So overall, time to be cautious for at least until the end of the day. Once Saturday, Sunday is over, then, the next week, we can relax a bit. But again, as I told you, every country will attack its enemy when the enemy country least expect it. So nobody will be reacting immediately. So I think now about 1 week has passed since this Pahalgam issue. I'm expecting sometime next week, anytime India to retaliate. So anyway, the market is all about uncertainty. This Pahalgam issue added more uncertainty. But since the markets have shot up so much, there is nothing wrong if you book partial profits. If you are selling put option, make sure that you sell at least 5% away. Still the premiums are very, very good. So that's it now. Hope you enjoyed listening to this audio. Thank you for listening.